My name's Erica. I'll be doing a tutorial on this look right here. This is a very springy, very bright, bold look for going into the spring. So I really hope you like it. And if you'd like to see it, please keep watching. So today I'm going to start off by priming my face, and I'm going to use the Rimmel Lasting Finish 8-Hour Wear Primer. I have personally never used this primer before, but we'll see how we like it. So just going to apply that. Oh, it's like white. Usually they're clear. I don't know how I feel about this. Now for foundation, I'm going to use the True Match Lumi, and I am in the shade C4 Cool Shell Beige. So for my foundation, what I like to do is get a couple pumps onto my hand and then put a couple drops of Tarte Maracuja oil on it. Just gonna dab that on my face, blend that all out. Now I'm going to start doing cream highlight. I'm going to use Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser concealer, and I am in the shade Fair, but I do have pretty fair skin. I personally really like this concealer. I don't really like the spongy thing at the top. I feel like it's kind of unsanitary, but the concealer itself really does a great job, and it's from the drugstore. So if you want something cheap that works really nicely, I would highly recommend this. To set my under eye, I like to set it first so it doesn't crease. I'm going to use this Palladio Rice Powder in the shade Translucent. I just got this from Sally's. Gotta tap out that stuff. And then to set my under eye, I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush. And to set my forehead, I'm using the EcoTools powder brush. It's pretty big. I really like it. And I have to set my forehead and bake it because I get really bad lines in my forehead just from like making facial expressions. And then to set the rest of my face, I am just going to use Mary Kay powder foundation in the shade Ivory. My skin is very fair right now. I am pregnant and I can't go tanning, so I get to have really fair skin. Okay, now I'm going to bake my under eyes. I'm going to use this e.l.f. contouring brush just because I like the way it picks it up. Okay, now that we look like a total clown, let's go ahead and prime our eyes. I just prime my eyes with concealer and then set it with a powder. So we'll go ahead and do that. So for eyes, what we're going to do today is a pink and purple, like nice springy eye. So we're going to start out with a transition shade. This palette I bought on Amazon. It's called the Delancey 35P palette. It's waterproof. It is really nice. It was only $16 and I highly recommend it. So these are the colors. For our first blender color, we're just going to start with this one right here. Just kind of a neutral brown. It'll just kind of help blend all the colors together. So when you start with a blender color, my eyes are slightly hooded, so I like to take it just a little bit farther up in the crease. But hey, you do you. If you like to keep yours down a little bit lower, that's totally fine. Really, for this one, you can keep it kind of messy. You don't really have to be perfect. It's just a tad darker than my skin tone, and it's really just there to help blend out the other colors. Okay, now that we have that, I'm going to use this Maybelline Graffiti Nudes, and I'm going to be using this hot pink shade, and that's going to be this one right here. And I'm going to be using an e.l.f. blending eye brush. I'm going to pick up that pink shade, and we're going to apply it into the crease. It's really going to help when we add our other colors later to have a nice pinky shade. When you're working with pinks and purples, I mean, like, honestly, if you're going to do a purple eye, pink is a very good blender shade to have in your crease. For some reason, it really helps blend out the purples. Okay, now that we have that pink on there, I'm going to start adding some of the purple. I'm going to use, this is an e.l.f. eye crease brush. It's just a tad smaller than the blender brush. And I'm going to pick up this purple right here. It's a really nice purple color. I'm going to keep that lower than those pinks, and I'm going to apply it on both the outer corner and the inner corner. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to pick up the same brush that we did the pink with, not adding any additional product, and just kind of blend out the top. Okay, now for the middle, I'm going to start with a flat brush. I don't know what this one is called, I'm sorry, but it's just a flat little brush, or at least flatter than my other brushes. And I'm going to pick up this really light pinky purple in the top. It looks a lot brighter on camera than it does in my palette, but you're going to want to just use a light shade. It's a very springy look, just to keep it nice and light on the lid. Now picking up a bit more of the darker purple, we're just going to blend all that out again. And I feel like this shade is just a bit too light, so we're going to use this sparkly purple right under the pink. And we're going to add just a touch of that in. Just to make it a bit more purple. Now we're again going to take that hot pink shade and just blend it all out in the top. All right. Now taking my Real Techniques, if I can find it, my Real Techniques setting brush, I'm just going to wipe away all of the baking that I did, which is also part of the reason why I do it in this order, is because if you set a lot of powder under your eye, it makes it a lot easier to wipe away any of the fallout. Like I have a lot of fallout right here, and then I'm just gonna wipe away all of that translucent powder. Now for our under eye highlight, I am going to use this Naked Cosmetics loose powder in the shade Desert Sunset. It's a really nice pink tone loose powder. The only thing I have to say is when you are working with loose powder, make sure that you tap your brush off, because it will, especially now that I wiped away all that powder, it definitely will cause some fallout. So we're going to use this as a brow bone highlight as well as an inner corner highlight. Just because it has that pinky undertone to it, it's going to go really nice with these pink and purple eyes, at least in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and take a pencil brush and start applying under my eye some of that pink. So I'm going to use this double-ended pencil brush and shadow brush that I got from Ipsy. It doesn't have the name on it, but any pencil brush will do. So that's going to be this side of the brush. It's going to be a tapered little pencil brush. I'm just going to smoke out that lower lash line. I'm just going to take some of that dark purple and put it on the bottom. Okay, now that we've done that, we're pretty much all set with eyeshadow, so we're going to start doing our contour. For contour today, I just picked up these Flower blush and bronzer sets, and I think they're adorable. I swatched it on my hand and it came out really nice. At least this is the darker one. This color is BD1, just on a Real Techniques medium sculpting brush. This is a really nice color. It is very blendable as well. So we're going to take this e.l.f. contour brush, get some of that translucent powder, and then just create a line right underneath our contour to keep it nice and sharp. And same thing on the other side. Now we're just going to brush away some of that bake, just using a powder brush. Alright, so now we're going to go in with blush. This is going to be by Model Co. It's Peach Bellini blush. Used to say blush on it, but it's a really, really pretty color. It's one of my favorite blushes. I'm just going to apply that. Now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and highlight. And today I'm going to use this Anastasia Glow Kit, Ultimate Glow Kit, and I'm going to use the color Amber Gold. I'm going to use the Real Techniques, I think it's a fan brush. Yep, fan brush. Now we're going to go ahead and do our eyeliner and mascara. First thing I'm going to do is line my waterline, and I'm going to use this Lord & Berry eye kohl in black. I think the color is Travel Black, Lord & Berry. Now I'm going to just put some wing liner on, and I'm going to be using this Aurora. It's a felt tip precision eyeliner. It says it's smudge proof. Now I like to shake mine very aggressively before I put on my wing liner with a felt tip, because sometimes when I use it I feel like it can get a little dry, and that can cause a lot of problems as you're applying your winged eyeliner. So if you just make sure you have the cap on though, because I've definitely done that and gotten black eyeliner all over my face and it was impossible to get off. So just shake it like that. So starting with my right eye, the best thing to do when applying wing liner is just don't hesitate. Get in there, girl. So now that we have this line, we're just going to take from the top and go towards the inner corner of our eye. What we're going to do is apply some mascara to top and bottom lashes, and then apply false lashes. Alright, now onto lashes. These ones I got from Sally's, and I like the tapered lashes. I prefer them. I feel like they look more natural, but if you are into your big fan lashes, by all means go ahead. Now for lips, we're going to use this Milani lipstick in the shade Fruit Punch. Really good for spring. And I'm just going to set this look with, this one is from Sally's. It's called Femme Couture Get Locked. Just a little light setting spray on the face.